Hello and welcome back. My name is Mew from Direction Challenged, and this is a series Mew's Reviews. Today, we'll be reviewing a side-scrolling role-playing indie game called Introvert, a teenage simulator. Developed by Euphoric Brothers, this game takes you into the shoes of a new kid at school. The other new kid at school tells you that he will start shooting up the school if he does not make friends in 5 days. So basically, you play 5 in-game days, and the moral choices you make affect the ending. Probably are multiple endings, but I only played once. Why is the protagonist mute? A rare disorder. Is something that made me think. This may be the expression of being introverted, or maybe not giving the protagonist a voice so the player can give them their own voice and bond and empathize with them. This game is free to play on Steam, and a sequel is coming out in 2021 called Introvert Consequences, also free. I know this is a spoiler for the end of this review, but I must say, I cannot wait for it to come out, and I will definitely be playing that. The Euphoric Brothers have a host of other games in the arsenal, 4 of which are available to play for free on Steam, and I have downloaded them all and will be reviewing them in the near future. I am also excited about the other to-be-released game, Human Apocalypse, which, on the surface, is about a post-apocalyptic world involving zombies, but is actually with a story centered around racism, dealing with suicides, depression, and anxiety. Needless to say, I have wishlisted and followed. I'm starting to sound like I am sponsored, but I have not had any form of contact with the devs. In fact, I'm going to go join their Discord after I finish editing so I can show them this review video. Before we continue, I would like to let you know that I stream a variety of games on Twitch, and I do like to discover rare gems like this. So if that's your thing, head on over to my Twitch channel, link in the descriptions below, and give me a follow so that you get notifications when I'm live. I also like to share game reviews on my Discord server, link also in the description, and all are welcome to join, and I really do hope to see you there. This game studio started as a team of 2 brothers. What surprised me the most was that the devs are only 19 years old. It is all the more surprising because a lot of their games deal in-depth issues surrounding mental health in such clarity and with understanding and expression I have seen even many professionals fail to show. From the get-go, the game wastes no time in telling you this is a dark, gory, and grave game. It starts at home, and right off the bat, you can notice a strange, bloody sort of carcass on the floor. Great way to start off. The other thing that caught my eye was the glitch effect. It looks random, but probably isn't, as I watched it for more minutes than I should have, and I feel that they are on a cycle, with different times for different glitch effects, overlapping each other and with random strengths or lasting times. Some people might find this distracting, and sometimes the glitch even obscured the dialogue box that showed the next objective. I know for a fact that shaders are not an easy thing to implement and optimize when developing games, and I commend the developers for using this so stylishly and well. The overall grainy feel of the game is a basic shader in itself, which polishes the game graphics to fit the mood. I also did not expect that all the dialogue's line be voice acted.
Another new kid. It's our lucky year. 2 new kids.
We are the boss in this school.
And pretty well too. It was crisp, it was clean, and it was well recorded, and it was a delightful addition to the already good BGM that, I might say, I have been listening on loop all the while editing this video. It was that good. Now I must say that this game has just one downside, and that is having to press the A and D keys repeatedly to run. I know that this game is not action heavy, and the developers may have wanted to put something in there that would make the gamer feel like they are actually playing a game, but it hurt my hands too much, especially in the sequence where I had to run chasing a character. I also appreciated the many details that I did not expect to be in an indie, story-heavy pixel art game, such as the fact that there are minigames, there are collectibles, and you can also turn the lights on and off, or go behind toilet stalls and flush them. Fun fact, I played this entire game using a Super Nintendo controller because I thought that the retro feel of the game was fitting for a controller like this. If you know how to set up generic controllers in Steam, I'd like to let you know that it is entirely possible to do this. If you don't, I'll be guiding you in a future video. The only downside to using a controller in this game is that since the game was not made with the usage of a controller in mind, the menus do not work properly, such as the main menu not having the left and right button navigation orders, and the in-game pause menu not having button navigation orders at all for arrow keys. Now, I won't spoil the ending for you, although you can pretty much guess the good and the bad endings. This game shouldn't have been that impressionable to me, but it was, and I was left with a hard rock in my chest. Here where I live, there are no guns, even in the black market kind, and while there is violence in school with gangs, there isn't anything to the degree of school shootings. I have been keeping up with news from the US throughout my life, and never really thought about the school shootings, Columbine and all, except they were tragic. But after the sinking of the Sewell ferry in 2014, I began to feel a bit more what it is like to lose a child as a parent. On deaths of school-aged children, I, as a person suffering from depression, always understood what drives a person to take their own life, but never before this game had I really been able to feel what goes on before a student decides to take the lives of friends. All in all, it's free to play on Steam, and it's only about an hour long, so I do recommend that you play this. And as I said before, I stream a variety of games on Twitch from mainstream AAA to hidden indie games, starting from 21 UTC 3 or 4 times a week, so make sure to hop on over there and drop a follow so you don't miss my live streams. Happy gaming, and Noodle-Loo!